Good evening, viewers, and welcome back to WNBA Trending. I'm your host, Ava, and tonight we bring you a story that blends heartbreak, resilience, and a glimpse into the future. The Indiana Fever's playoff run has officially come to an end, but what followed the tough exit is a testament to the spirit of sportsmanship and unity. Star rookie Caitlin Clark and Indiana Pacers guard Tyrese Haliburton stepped up with heartfelt messages, reminding Fever fans and the basketball world that this is only the beginning of something special. The Fever's return to the postseason had been one of the most compelling narratives of the WNBA season. After years of rebuilding, the franchise finally tasted playoff basketball again, largely due to the arrival of Caitlin Clark. The rookie phenom not only transformed the Fever's style of play but also injected new energy into the fanbase, creating record attendance and television ratings throughout the year. But playoff basketball is ruthless, and the Fever, despite showing flashes of greatness, fell short against a more experienced opponent. For many fans, the defeat was heartbreaking. Expectations were sky-high, and while the team delivered memorable moments, reality set in quickly when the final buzzer sounded. In the immediate aftermath, the spotlight turned to Caitlin Clark. Known for her competitive fire and leadership, Clark didn't shy away from addressing fans after the loss. In a heartfelt message shared through her social media platforms, she expressed gratitude for the unwavering support and reminded everyone that the journey has just begun. Clark wrote that she was proud of what this team accomplished and emphasized how much she had grown in her first season. She acknowledged the pain of losing but reassured fans that the Fever are building something sustainable and lasting. Clark's words struck a chord, particularly because she has carried immense pressure as one of the most anticipated rookies in WNBA history. Her message highlighted not only her growth as a player but also her maturity off the court. She called the Fever locker room a family, praising veterans and teammates for helping her adjust to the professional level. For a fan base starved for success, Clark's words offered reassurance that the foundation is strong and brighter days are ahead. But Caitlin Clark wasn't the only star voice that spoke up after the Fever's exit. Tyrese Haliburton, the face of the Indiana Pacers and an NBA All-Star, also shared a heartfelt message. His support transcended leagues, proving just how connected the Indiana basketball community has become. Haliburton, who has been a vocal supporter of women's basketball, tweeted his admiration for the Fever's fight throughout the season. He congratulated them for reigniting passion in Indiana sports and expressed his excitement to see where the team goes next. Haliburton's words weren't just about basketball, they were about unity. He made it clear that the Fever have earned respect across the board and that their rise is being closely watched by their NBA counterparts. This crossover support between the Pacers and Fever has been growing steadily. Throughout the season, Pacers players were spotted courtside at Fever games, showing genuine enthusiasm for what Caitlin Clark and her teammates were building. Haliburton's message wasn't simply courtesy, it was reflective of a larger movement within Indiana basketball. Together, Clark and Haliburton's messages resonated far beyond Indiana. Social media lit up with praise for both stars, as fans and analysts applauded the mutual respect between two of the brightest young talents in professional basketball. The messages were symbolic of a shift. Women's basketball is no longer a side story, it's part of the main conversation. For the Fever, this playoff run was not just about wins and losses, it was about progress. A year ago, the team was struggling to find consistency and identity. Now, with Clark as the centerpiece and other emerging stars like Aliyah continuing to develop, the Fever look like a team ready to contend for years to come. Clark's message also touched on the importance of resilience. She admitted the pain of falling short but stressed that adversity is part of growth. It was a candid reflection that many young athletes and even fans needed to hear. Success isn't instant. It's built step by step. Meanwhile, Haliburton's encouragement adds another layer of validation. For Indiana as a sports state, basketball is almost a religion. Having both NBA and WNBA stars champion each other strengthens that culture and creates an environment where success is shared. It reinforces the idea that Indiana isn't just a basketball state, it's a basketball family. The Fever's journey is far from over. This playoff exit, while disappointing, could become the spark that propels the team into the future. Every dynasty starts with heartbreak, and the Fever may look back on this season as the year they laid the foundation for something greater. For Caitlin Clark, her rookie campaign will be remembered as historic. She shattered attendance records, elevated her team, and captured the imagination of fans nationwide. Her maturity in delivering a heartfelt message after the season shows that she's not just a star player, she's a leader. For Tyrese Haliburton, his support underscores the importance of standing with women's sports. His message reminded fans that respect between athletes knows no boundaries, and it reinforced the growing sense that men's and women's basketball are partners in growth, not competitors. As the Fever enter the offseason, they will look to build on this year's progress. Free agency and roster development will be crucial, but with Clark and Boston leading the way, optimism is high. Fans are already buzzing about what next year could bring, and the Fever will undoubtedly use this playoff heartbreak as motivation. In closing, while the Fever season ended sooner than fans had hoped, the heartfelt words from Caitlin Clark and Tyrese Haliburton served as reminders of what truly matters. Basketball is about more than trophies. It's about community, resilience, and unity. The Fever may have lost a playoff series, but they gained something far more valuable: belief. And with that belief, the best is yet to come. I'm Ava, and this has been WNBA Trending. Stay tuned for more updates on Caitlin Clark, the Indiana Fever, and the ever-growing world of women's basketball.